Warning: this game may contain content not appropriate for all ages. Oh! Right in the face! Look at that! Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Pay, and now we are playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Before we have run from Scarlet into Talmberg.
Has he paid his debt?
Not entirely, sir. He brought just over half yesterday. Sucker.
So now we
When you've got a moment,
can
tell him to come
actually
help.
explore this place, but it is not necessary for now. So we will continue with our quest.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Huh?
I can't understand. Hey! Sir Divish has suffered his own share of wounds. He's a generous man and a good one. We'll take care of you.
Milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat
Manner.
up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Okay, take off the filthy boots. Okay, now we have hunger. The longer you go hungry, the weaker you get. And in the end, you can even die. So in this game, we definitely need to eat roast duck. Okay, so hunger we can see in the status called nourishment. So now we have a 0 nourishment. It means we are hungry a lot, so we need to eat. The maximum status for nourishment is 120, but we don't need to offer 100 because it means we are overeaten. And if we are overeaten, we can doing well with running or jumping, something like that. Nice, we have 99 nourishment.
My word.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
So now we are tired now, so we need to
I
sleep.
need to lie down before I split my face open from yawning.
Yes, Henry. Reputation loss. It means if someone talking with us and we don't answer to them, we will get lost in reputation. Tiredness. If you are tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Sleep is the solution. Okay. So we can go sleep in here, but first I want to take off these filthy boots. Okay, now let's get to sleep. So we can choose how long we go to sleep, and it will affect our nourishment and energy. Or we can go sleep any longer now. So let's get into this.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you,
Ooh, awkward.
but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
So now we have an option to talk or not. If we decide to not to talk about it, it will end the conversation in here. But this time we will tell the story.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I went to collect a debt. No, I went to the tavern.
I went to the tavern to buy ale for father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
I've been secretly learning sword fighting.
I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Oh, and I saw smoke on the horizon.
I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Fled to the castle for cover. Yes.
The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
I ran for my life.
I ran as if my life depended on it, which it did. But my guardian angel watched over me and I made it to the mill below the castle.
It's as well you did. The Lord be praised.
Then I heard a scream.
So
It was Teresa, the mill wench.
this lady
She'd been
will
caught by a
impress
gang of
by
Cuban savages who planned to
a
violate
strong
her.
man.
I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek,
Havel
who decided to
Medek
resolve
of
it by
Valdek.
force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
7
That's
years.
how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harvel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your
Yes,
best years
Henry.
are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
What is it, Henry?
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Ah,
Help us soon. Don't be a coward.
oh. That's chill.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it?
What the heck?
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Sekali. Okay, go to the battlements. Take the torch. Oh, this is the torch in here. Okay, so... Oh, before that, I want to take the boot. Okay, now we are ready. Oh, it's raining. Talk to Captain Robert.
Prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt!
Oh,
Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig.
yes, they are
What
safe.
relief.
Is
Sir
his
Radzig.
lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
what can I help?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request, you answered yes.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow
Request.
for all you've done for me.
Splendid.
To answer
Don't worry.
yes.
I'll tell the men to relieve you later. God be with you.
Okay, so now we have a chance to explore again, but this is really not necessary for explore this place now.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away like that?
I can't imagine how they did it. The more I think about it, they was either blessed, or Sigismund's mercenary army ain't up to much. When you're on campaign, you keep watch no matter how much it's pissing down. If any of us make such a cock up, Sir Robard would flare his skin off our backs.
You only say that because you never saw them attack.
Aye, well, it's a shame your folks couldn't be saved.
Is Sir Robard really that tough?
Tough? Aye. But he's fair. He's a veteran of many a campaign, so he knows warcraft.
I believe it.
May the Lord watch over you.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Skip time. If you have to wait for something, you can skip time. So this is a tutorial for skip time, but before that I want to talk with the guard.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
Seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
So in this game, have so many different response from the other NPC. There's a lot of them, and that is the cool side of this game.
Jesus Christ be praised.
So if an option to talk is in white, that means there is always different response. And also this conversation will give us experience to the speech.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on them, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
He must be a fine lord. Takes such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make your skin crawl.
I see.
So after we have conversation, the option become gray, and that means we can get experience from that conversation. Oh, the storm effect is so good.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I was surprised, all right. I'm glad them people were saved, though. are just as glad it weren't Sigismund. For sure he'll come here in the end too, but now at least we've got time to get ready for him.
Maybe he'll leave Talmberg be.
Maybe, maybe not. Could be he was only out to get Sir Radzig, because he's Wenceslas's headman. The Scarlets is a rich town, so there was plenty of loot for the taking. 2 birds with 1 stone. So he might be satisfied and leave us alone.
Reckon we'll see soon enough, one way or the other.
By the way, Henry. It is Henry, ain't it? I was sorry to hear about your parents. They've gone on to better things.
Look at that. So many variety for a conversation.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What do you think about the Scarlets, Frank?
It's a hell of a thing. First, everyone is shitting themselves that Sigismund is coming, and then it turns out like this. Praise the Lord they got out of the siege.
Scarlet's castle is well fortified, right? But I hear Sigismund's army is huge, and facing him is suicide. Sir Radzig did the right thing.
I'm sorry you didn't all manage to get away.
So am I.
May God ease your pain.
Thank you.
I reckon that Sir Radzig must be a good man, the way he looks after his people. But you probably know him better.
Not really. My father was forging a sword for him, and when he came to have a look at it, we exchanged a few words. That's it.
Then that's a fine lord. Good luck to you.
So many different response from these people. Okay, now let's skip the time.
Everyone to the Bailey Battlements! Quickly, we have visitors!
Oh, we have another scene. Oh,
Jesus! We'll come ahead of blood scallops!
this is bad.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
Hey, that's the body.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlets and killed my parents.
Yes, Henry.
An idiot! Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund
Sir
of
Markwart
Luxembourg,
von
King of
Aulitz.
Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
So they are
As
looking
far as
Sir
I know,
Radzik.
the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope that
As
you
you
will be
wish.
as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh. Okay. Turn around.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
I'm watching you, buddy. Okay, so bury your loved ones in Skalitz, talk to Sir Robert. So look at this. If an option is white, this is will give us an experience to speech, and the gray is not.
Do you know where I can buy and sell things?
I try the kitchen. The cook sometimes sells us surplus food. Otherwise, I don't know. Try asking the villagers if there's anything they want or have to trade.
That was a tense moment this morning with Sigismund.
Sir Divish handled it masterfully. This is a strong castle. It should stand up to a siege, but Sigismund has an awful lot of soldiers.
Who are those peculiar mercenaries of his?
You mean the Cumans? No
The
one knows
Cumans?
much about them except Sigismund enlisted them somewhere in the east. They're an evil-looking bunch, ain't they?
Not just looking.
Farewell.
Can you tell me where I can buy or sell something?
Someone to do business with? Well, Botova often gets things the merchants don't have. The last time I saw him, he was by the granary. Try him. He thinks about trade day and night.
So even with the same question, the response is very different.
Sir Divish certainly put Sigismund in his place.
You're right there. That's Divish for you. May God grant him long life.
Good luck to you.
Who? Ah!
Oh, I'm dropping from that. A trader. The guard. No, we don't want to talk.
Good day to you.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Votava is your man. He's the local dealer,
Whatever.
a skinny fellow. I saw him by the granary. He'll buy anything that has any value, and he'd sell you his own granny. If he hadn't already sold her long since.
That's terrible, man.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next. May the Lord watch over you.
Then with the strange clothes and iron masks on their faces.
Good health to you.
So if the respawn is not a different, there is no need to talk with them. So it is grey in here.
God be with you. We'll stay here overnight to be on the safe side and go back to the fields tomorrow.
By tomorrow morning, all our head. Greetings. What do you need?
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Everyone fled here with only what they could carry. But I reckon Vatava, the pond keeper, wouldn't let even Sigismund interrupt his business. I saw him by the granary. You can't miss him. He's skinny as a bulrush. I saw him by the granary. You can't miss him. He's skinny as a bulrush.
Oh, why is she talking twice?
Sigismund's visit this morning was pretty alarming, wasn't it?
And no mistake. That army of his is enormous. It's a good thing Sir Divish is such a fine speaker, or they'd have squashed us like bugs. God bless.
My respects to you. Farewell.
No, so we don't need to talk with
Good day to you.
a grey option. Yeah,
God be with you.
we will talk about something the same.
God be with you.
Oh, it's different.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want Votava, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Talmberg fish pond. He should be around the granary somewhere. Farewell.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Aye, Votava, the pond keeper, is your man. He ought to be by the granary. At least
I know
that's the
this
last
is
place I saw him.
the same question, but there is an experience from the conversation, so I'm talking with these guys.
Jesus Christ be praised. Good luck to you.
Greetings. What do you need?
Goodbye.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
What I think? Strategic position? Afraid of the Talmberg insurgent lords?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it.
Okay.
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there.
Came to
They're
Hungary
godless
from the
barbarians
east?
and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Politics. Okay, I need to go to
So
Skalitz.
I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Oh. If you were in my shoes, you do the same, yeah. But, no, let's try this.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Oh,
Good
fail.
God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Okay, we fail.
God be with you.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Next, we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
Good luck to you.
This is the guy.
My respects to you.
Yes,
Can we
great.
trade?
If you've got the coin. God be with you.
Okay, let's see here. Lockpick. So if we don't get the lockpick in Skalitz, we can get this here for 14.4. exploration, the treasure map, but I'm not going to treasure hunting now. Maybe I want to sell something here. Okay, I want to sell all of that.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Satisfied?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal. Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Nice.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I need to get out of here.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Don't you know who I am? Or we can bribe too. I'm willing to pay. No, I'm not going to lying.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't.
Oh.
You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
You have any idea?
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something.
All right. That's a clue. Get Talmberg armor from the guardhouse. Or maybe we can try to jump from this bridge. No. I'm not doing that. He is sleeping. There's a lot of box in here, but not for now.
God save. Can I help you with anything?
My lady, I hope you weren't unduly distressed by the arrival of Sigismund's army this morning.
Well, it was to be expected. And thanks to God's mercy and my good husband, there was no more bloodshed. But it's something else that distresses me. Maybe my mind deceives me, but I have an evil foreboding.
You, my lady? Surely not. No evil could possibly come to you.
I fear something bigger and worse will come. That Sigismund is only another omen of imminent evil. Of great evil.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
It's my duty. I need it badly.
My parents are lying in the mud of Skalitz at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking.
Good idea. Where I can get the armor?
And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
The same thing. We need to steal the armor.
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money, and unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear.
Oh, we got the money? Nice.
Well, they'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujitz to ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable. Thank you, my lady. I must go now.
Do I look like a Talmberg soldier?
What do you think, my lady? Do I look like a Talmberg soldier?
Not quite, Henry. Just look at you.
Oh, I see. Well, thanks.
May the Lord watch over you.
Stupid question. So what we need to do now is steal an armor. In this room we can steal this shield, but I think I'm not going to take this shield. We lockpick this. Okay, so that's all the armor. And maybe I want to take a bow with me. Let's change our armor. Nice. So we look like a Talmberg soldier now. So in here you can see there are a lot of armor. There's helmet, coif, head chainmail, neck chain. In the offhand we can use a shield in here. Main hand with the sword, bow, arrows, ring, and spurs. On the right side there is outer garment, body plate, body chainmail, body garment, glove, arm armor, leg chainmail, hose, leg plate, boot, and the status. There is a melee weapon, range weapon, and the head armor, body, arm and leg plate. In this here there is a step for step damage or step defense. In the slash. Then there is blunt. This three thing is better with any condition, with different condition. So I will explain it later. This is our health, energy, nourishment, and this is important for stealth mode. There is a visibility, conspicuousness, noise. This is our strength, agility, vitality, speech, charisma, and speed. In the tab, there is an inventory here. We can see all our items in here. In the prayer tab, there are status, combat, skills, buffs and debuff, our reputation in every city or village, the statistic, and there are so many. There's a level and perks. I will explain that later. And this is the sidekicks. This is a horse or dogs, I think. And we don't have that for now. This is a quest log. The map. And codex. There's a lot in the codex. I can't read this all while recording. So I will read all of this off the screen. And that's all that we need to know. So we are now have the armor for all these guys. And let's check with Lady Stephanie to make sure.
My lady.
God be with you. I'm sorry. Do I know you?
It's me, my lady. Henry.
I didn't recognize you at all. I still think you should stay here in the safety of the castle, Henry. But I see your heart is drawing you away from here. God go with you.
Okay, so our disguise is complete. And we can go to Skalitz. So in the horse you can see mount and steal. So we can steal the horse in here. And also we can inspect the horse. There is the speed, capacity, courage, and stamina. And this is the Sorobat horse. But we don't need to steal any horse because we can take our horse from before. So we don't get a crime. We don't become a criminal to steal a horse. And safely get out from here. Talk again with this guard.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see.
Yes.
All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone...
Farewell.
Okay, open the gate. Thank you. So our quest is complete. Flee from the castle. Let's see on the map. There is a village in here. We can explore, but there is no point to do that for now. What we need to go now is in Scarlet. Look at this map. This is a huge. Yeah. So we need to go to Scarlet here. We hit the guard with the horse. So the environment in this game is very nice. Especially in ultra graphic. Of course, I'm not using ultra. Oh, we have new level in stealth. Nice.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. Looks like they've already gone.
That's terrible. So we are here now.
Jesus.
Oh, we can loot the body. I want to take the groschen. Oh yeah, I don't mention this before. So any food have condition. Max is 100 and this in 44 this is been bad. This can poison you, so better be careful. A food with condition below 50 can poison you and you can die if you eat it. So I'm going to take just the money. Or bandage. Bandage is very useful. Where are we? Okay, so we have in here and we need to go to Scarlet. There is someone in there. Let's try to knock out if we can. Can we?
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay, this is tutorial for armed combat. Die. Okay. This is a better armor, better jerkin. Coif? No. Patch holes. Oh, this is good. Okay. Let's continue. Level in vitality. If you wonder why I'm jumping right now, the purpose of this is to raise our vitality. You can raise vitality by running or jumping.
Sweet Jesus.
Charcoal burner. Oh yes. Yes. They didn't make it. Oh crap. There's hanging man in there. Ooh, this is... It's so creepy.
Hey!
What? Oh, there's people in there. Dang.
Why did anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
I'm sorry, Henry. We are also doing this. Drone weapon causes fear amongst villagers. In cities, they may even call a guard on you. Okay, good to know. What is this shrine.
Hey, who's there? What's that? You're in the wrong place.
Oh,
wrong time.
he knows. Okay, let's go. Come here. Ah. Mercy kill. Damn. Nice, Henry. Let's loot. Another hangman. Dang. Let's go to check on this house. Oh, we need to lockpick this house. No. We can come back here later in the game, so we don't need to check all of them for now. Oh, everyone is slaughtered. Oh, so the gate is blocked. Then let's see if we can go around. Yes, we can go around here. The weather is so nice. I mean the effect, the graphic. Oh, there is nest. Oh yeah, there it is. So to get the nest, we need a bow. So basically we need to aim on the middle of the screen as there is no fire cursor. Oh nice, I did it. Raven feathers, okay. One shot, my man. Is there someone there? Oh yeah. Can we shoot him with a bow? Ow, I missed. I missed again. Oh, I'm not good at this.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, did I get you? Oh, right in the face. Look at that. Oh, this is cool. Oh, you have nice bandage. Okay, attack all. So we can take our arrow back if we find it. This is cool. Nice. Oh my. The village is burned to the ground.
He didn't run like me.
Really?
A guy with a sword in his hand.
Oh, this guy. Take the sword. Oh, hangman. No.
You stood by his side and he did this to you.
Oh, this
In
is
the
the
end, you were a hero. You didn't run away.
the
You
Dutch.
abandoned like me.
Yes. Oh my. This is terrible for Henry. All in the village have slaughter in here. Oh crap!
Why? Not you.
Bianca!
It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it. Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back. I'll take this as a keepsake to remember you by, my dearest.
Yes, Bianca. Dang, Bianca's. Ooh. Sorry, Bianca.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
This music. Dang. So Sorry, Father. I need to loot a corpse. Is there someone in there? There's a dog. Who is that?
Get away, you mutt!
Oh, this guy.
Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishak? What in God's name are you
Bishak.
doing?
Yes, Bishak.
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
You're looting corpses. Never mind, no. He's protecting his master.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
I asked first. I want to bury my parents.
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to
yes,
confess,
success.
I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
What happened to this? Oh yeah, I want to know.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
The storm sound is very good.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
Just like that?
If you lend me that spade, I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it?
I'll stick it in my ass. No, it's for Saradzik.
My father forged it for Saradzik. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Yes.
Right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father want to be here.
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground.
No, let's this. Let's try this.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it.
Okay, so what? He's running? Oh, I'm overloaded. Dang, he's run.
Got business to take care of here.
Oh, I can get out of here. Okay, so let's continue with the spade. Easy boy.
Easy there, boy.
Yes, easy boy.
A good master won't be leaving this in.
Thank you, dog. Dig a grave under the linden tree. Oh, what about our house? Oh, the castle. Let's try to check the castle first. They are burned to the ground. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Oh my. Our house. We can lock with this. Yeah, it's empty. I'm already take the items in there. Nice. The box is still in here. Yes. Let's take all of them. Oh, I'm too heavy. I can't run. Hello, dog.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all.
Yeah, this is hard.
How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help?
What the?
Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword? Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek? Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
That's a big
We're to
club.
help you with everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down! As you like.
Okay. We need to fight.
Your few teeth.
Come on.
I'm over
Oh. With just 2 hits.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Yes. Teresa.
The games are over.
And the gang. Nice. Deep Silver presents Warhorse Studios production. Dang. So we are just start. This is good. This is nice. Absolutely. They took Henry with them. Oh. Oh my. This music. Nice view. That's nice view. So where are we going? So we are in... What is this? Is this a dream? Okay. Oh, we have a sword. Okay, let's go.
Mit keresed? Véletlenül kibújtál az anyád szoknyája alól?
Are you alright? Okay, so it's in a dream. I think it's... It doesn't matter.
Do you need some help?
And back in this moment.
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
A word with you, young fellow.
So I want to end this video in here. After the long prologue, I think we can explore more in this world. I will see you next time in the next episode.